A queue is implemented using an array such that NQ and DQ operations are performed efficiently. Which one of the following statements is correct? N refers to the number of items in the queue. So this is a question from data structures asking us about queues. They are saying that they are implementing a queue using an array here. And it is implemented such that NQ and DQ operations are performed efficiently. It said that both are efficiently performed. Now they are asking what's the time complexity of these operations. Now how to implement a queue using an array is, initially we can have a start pointer and the end pointer. So let's call this front, and the ending we'll call it as rear pointer, both pointing to the start of the array. Now there is nothing in the array. Now for NQ, what we need to do is we look at the rear pointer and then we increase it by 1, and then the space that we created we will add the element. So let us say we are adding some element here. Now the rear pointer will be pointing to this one. Similarly we can keep on adding like this. So NQ is taking only O1 time here, right? Now the rear pointer is pointing here. Now how will we perform DQ? We have a pointer pointing to the front of the queue, right? So for DQ we'll just remove the first element that is pointed to by the front pointer, and then we'll increase the front pointer by 1. So we can do it like this. For DQing one element we'll just remove this and then we'll point it to front like this. So we can keep on going on like this until the rear pointer will reach the end of the array. Now once that happens, the only thing we need to do is we will be pointing the rear pointer to the start of this array. So just imagine that this array is circular. After this element, consider that this is the element that comes in. So if we implement it in that way, after rear pointer if we need to add, we can increase the rear pointer by 1, meaning we'll go it to 0, and then we can just add there. Similarly for DQing also, the front pointer keep on going in this way, and once it's over it will go to this side. So front and rear pointer implemented in this way, we can easily implement a queue using an array. Both the operations front and rear will take only O1 time. Now this is an implementation of queue, but the only problem with this implementation is that the queue can only grow up to a fixed size, that is the size of the array initialized when we created the array. So the queue can't grow beyond this size. That's the only limitation of this implementation. Implementing NQ and DQ, the time complexity is O1 only. So looking at the options, both operations can be performed in O1. A is the right answer.